Welcome back as we make an early departure from Portland to head further down the coast, the 50 nautical miles to Babbacombe Bay, which is just north of Torquay. We plan to spend a few days here at anchor before heading into Noss-on-Dart for a few days in a marina where we can get some washing done. We get off to a good start with a good breeze, even if we are heading into tide and wind.
Oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? What are you doing?
What's that?
What's it doing? You press buttons and then it's all over the place. Doing it up.
Unfortunately, 2 hours later we are bereft of wind, the tide has not yet turned in our favour, and now we have a swell from the channel, meaning if we're going to make any headway at all, we will need to use the iron sail. It's a relaxing afternoon with dolphins joining us, a late summer sun, and we're making good time, so we should be into Babbacombe Bay by about 5 o'clock, when suddenly everything goes bang. The engine is offline with what we think is prop wrap, so we have hoisted the sails again to make the best of what wind there is, but at least the tide is now running with us, so we should be into the bay by about 7:30. This will give us about 30 minutes of daylight to fix the problem, so I'd better get kitted up before we arrive. And here is the cause of our latest boat foul, which will need to be cut away before we can use the engine again, so time to drop the camera and pick up a knife.
Right, and there's the culprit. Turns out to be what looks like fishing net. Just a piece of random fishing net floating around in the water, just waiting to stiff us. Still, at least we've taken it out of the ocean, which is our contribution to removing plastic waste from the seas. Oh well, maybe there's an easier way.
The next couple of days are spent drying out our scuba equipment and enjoying the beautiful Babbacombe Bay while reflecting on our luck so far. Good morning from a beautifully quiet Babbacombe Bay, where this morning we're going to head off down to Dartmouth, where we've got a few days in Noss-on-Dart, a marina up the river. Let's get started and see how she goes. Should be a very pleasant and peaceful journey. We have been allocated F pontoon, south side, starboard 2, and now the stress of mooring begins. To anyone used to mooring up, this is an easy one, but for us, all mooring is hyper stressful. Luckily, this time goes without a hitch, so maybe we should video our docking more often.
But careful, we don't want to go forward too far. Right. You're going to have to deal with the front.
Nos-on-Dart is Premier's newest marina and it shows, with spacious pontoons and the best facilities we've seen so far on our travels. While the marina is beautiful, we've not come here to sit on the dock, so it's off to check out Dartmouth. There are two options to get into town. First is to walk the country path down to the chain link ferry.
Wow, this is pretty.
Followed by a 2-minute ride across the river to the other side. Alternatively, you can take your own tender down to the town's dinghy dock, which is right in front of the town square.
We're off to Dartmouth. Go and get some victuals, because we're leaving in a few days. Whoop whoop!
I much prefer this to walking, just for the record. Yeah, we might have to go around and come up. But we'll go and have a look. Yeah, it's over there. But you can see all the lines here, can't you? Better go over.
Go all the way down and come back. Go the other side of that pontoon, which I believe you have to go right the way down, in the end and back up again.
Oh look, there might be somebody doing it here.
Situated on the River Dart, Dartmouth is a naval academy town that spreads across the 2 river banks with its narrow streets, medieval houses and old quays. It's a haven for yachtsmen and visiting tourists alike. We love it here. Finally, it's back to our Luena, and I leave you with some fantastic views along the river. Next time, we take that steam train into Torquay and we're forced to beat into wind for our final run up to Mylor.